Welcome back to another office hours.
Oh my gosh, she's wearing the same thing from the last video.
Yes, I know. It's because I never got up from this area because, like I said in the last video, I was supposed to do 2 videos, one sitting. Destroyed both of them. It was horrible. So I decided, why don't I do it again? I'm back home from work. Let's just knock out a video. But before I ramble, before I rant, let me just introduce myself. My name is Patrick. This is Know Your Craft. And today we're doing another office hours. I'm not sure if most people know what office hours is. If this is the first time, thank you for watching my channel. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for visiting. This is, let's start first with office hours. I've seen this actually, the term used before, but I wanted to get to it and I didn't get to it in time because I'm so slow at getting to things. But office hours in my mind is, me being accountable to actually updating and uploading content, but in one failed shot, without the jump cuts, without the full edits. Of course, I'll throw some edits here and there, but I just want straight shots of me working on something. Guess what? This video is the second time I've done it. So the first time I did it, it took me like 2 hours. I was not gonna update a 2-hour or upload a 2-hour video to YouTube, and I have like no clout on here, so I'm doing this again. But I'm gonna go over everything that I've already done to my website probably as of recent. So everything up until September 2021, and now this new stuff. So second thing, the story of this website is it's a gigantic business card. Instead of me pointing people to my Instagram, why don't I have a professional representation of the work that I do? This could involve photography, this can involve art, this can involve photography, most of the stuff that I not know how to do, but I'm currently working on. And YouTube, everything's housed on here. So if you want a central hub for all your stuff, use Squarespace. They're not supporting this, they're not promoting this, I'm just giving them free word.
Hello, darkness.
Squarespace, use them. I've been using them since 2015, not for myself, but for prior jobs. And they're great. Drag and drop boxes that you can use to manipulate to make a website your own. So I don't have a cool code or anything to say Squarespace / Know Your Craft or PI, I don't know, but use them because I'm using them and it's worth it. So I'm not sure if right now they have any coupon codes, but look on the website or wait till like towards the end of the year if you want to just gather yourself, gather your things, and then throw up a nice little trailer coming soon. It's great to use, and that's what we're gonna get into today. So rant over. Let's just get straight to it. We can go together. In the description, of course, is my website. I've put that in both these videos, so just follow along. Let's see it. Let's take a look at it together, or just watch me do this right here. So let's go to my recording. Oh, you know what? Something's missing. I got my water. Stay hydrated. But we need a candle, right? The first one I ever did, we did a candle lighting. So let's get a candle lighting. Let's focus. There we go. Cool. All right, so let's get straight to the show. Start my recording. Everything's good on this side. Let's move this over here. And this is my website. This is the home base for everything Patrick Irving, called Human by Design Company, because Human by Design was taken. Just making things harder for me, bro. And I don't even think they were really using the website. Not even using a domain. It's crazy. So, beginning at the beginning, Human by Design. This one, I remember this is my logo. This is where you've seen many times if you've been on this YouTube channel before, but if not, this is the representation of all things currently Patrick online, and also the name of the t-shirt brand company that I own. I'm gonna say I own it. But scrolling down, it says a forward. Wait, let's go back to the top real quick. So at the navigation, of course, you have Human by Design right here, but you have additional tabs, which are projects and portfolio, which is the photography, and will change soon. You have YouTube, which is everything you see around you, what you're watching. I have it advertised also on here in case somebody comes across this and is not familiar with the YouTube that I do YouTube. The shop where we upgraded, and not only is going to be Teespring, but we're going to coming soon have 2 additional tabs here, so we'll get to that a little bit later. And then the cut. This is my blog. I bet you didn't know I had a blog. We'll get to that also. And then my contact information solely for the YouTube channel, and then of course my personal, if in case somebody wanted to follow me. We'll get to all of that later. But starting from the homepage, we have a foreword. You can read it, or I'll read it for you. Human by Design is a visual galleria of opinions and ideas from the mind of moi, full-time thinker and part-time creator behind what you see before you. Nice little montage of things that I've done or am doing. That's my guy Josh right there. What's going on, Josh? And like it says, try new things. The highlight rule of life gives us a finite time to prove a purpose to ourselves. It's up to us to use this moment to go out and figure who we are and what we can do. Never let anything hinder your positivity. This guy's a thinker. Boy, hear that? So, to the basics. This is the main meat and potatoes of the channel. And of course, real quick, just another picture I've taken. Everything you see here should be a picture of something that I have edited. So this is true all Patrick Irving stuff. Footer also has my Instagram, Twitter, and Reddit. If you're into that type of thing, you know. This picture was taken in Naples, I think it was. Yeah, Naples. They have some rich people over there in Naples. Nice houses, older architecture, some a lot more newer architecture, especially by the beach. They're making adjustments over there. It looks really nice. Yeah, but of course we have previously it was just projects and portfolio, shop, and YouTube. So the new one that I added on the last video was the cut, which is the blog channel or the blog tab. But we can start with projects and portfolio. So let's see. So this is, of course, that's a nice little photo banner that, and the camera that I use is a Canon EOS 7Ti with an 18 by 55 millimeter lens. That's what I'm currently using right here. And for additional photography or pictures, I'm using a macro, which was a 55 also. Oh God, I just used it. I just did this. We just did this. We just spoke about this. 50 millimeter with a macro with a 0.35 to 1.1 foot. Yeah. All right. So on to the pictures that we have here. This group right here was taken down in Wynwood. I took the photos, but these 4 were edited by my guy Ketvon on Instagram. So I wanted to make sure that his name was shouted out. His name was given credit prior to me trying to take any of the editing credit. I just wanted a composition, and he's a really good editor. Wonder what he's gonna do with all of that talent. Not too sure. But yeah, like I tried to do in the previous video, shout him out. Tell him how good the stuff looks. It looks really good. But this is Midtown, the fancy area. And my guy Josh dressed up real nice for it. He fit the aesthetic so well. So yeah, I really like these pictures. This is one of the first ones I went out and took with that group because they look so good together. I just grouped them all together. Moving down, we have some externals and places I've been to. This is Vegas right here. That's where's the Grand Canyon? Of course, the M3 gets into a picture. Of course, this was during the lockdown. I think this was April of last year. Went out, and this thing was, I think, 8:30, 9 o'clock. So just imagine, if you're from the South Florida area and you know Las Olas, imagine Las Olas looking like this picture on the right-hand side. No one existing in there, in the area. Louis Bossi's, which is a Italian restaurant. I don't want to be wrong, but it's a restaurant of the area. Silent. They weren't allowed to be open, of course, because of the pandemic and because of lockdowns, and because we expected it to be done in 2 weeks. And I guess what? Nah, it wasn't. So I took advantage of certain places and went out, took pictures because it just looked epic. It looked like something we're never going to experience again. And you know what? Most likely we're not, because humans. But yeah, it was interesting to have the opportunity to be able to take pictures of places in solitude and no people. Now, a little further down, of course, this is also during that time. My guy Vaughn's, this is Vaughn's, by the way. He edited these, I took them, and this is the Wynwood area. This, of course, just shows the amount of people that were out during that time, and you could really just go out there and have the streets to yourself if you wanted to. So if you took advantage, I want to say the word take advantage, but if you were able to go out and take those pictures, amazing. You'll store those in your portfolio for a very long time. This is the trip to Naples right here. Oh look, our muse has returned. It's Crystal. This is right by the beach, and each of them just, of course, is just like a different amount of Lightroom settings or Lightroom configurations to just make them have their own feel to them. So none of them are pretty much the same. Nothing's a preset that I have created. I just work with them individually. So I'm getting there slowly. These pictures, if you watched the last video, you know these are the ones that I took when I went to Orlando in the beginning of this year in January. And then what else? So from Neon Drive, we have some more of the pictures that I took. These are all taken in Bach Gardens. And then, of course, one of the last favorites, Mural and Eustace, middle of nowhere, the abandoned home, I'm very sure it's abandoned, that we saw on the way back. So that's the projects and portfolio page. And I should put like a back to the top in this one because you scroll way too far. Well, let's go to the YouTube. And if there's somebody new who's passing by on the website who found the domain by accident, this is just all the information that shows that I do have a YouTube. New upload, the most recent one, not the most recent one that you've seen, but this was as of recent of me fixing the website. So that was me working on my Tesla Model 3, adding a few little upgrades on there. It's good to just always give the story about why you have a YouTube or what you do on YouTube. And then, you know, little things adding to the story. Oh, look, there's other videos he has and relatable videos he has. Yeah, so that's YouTube. Now, on to the shop. I was working so hard on the shop on the last video. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get this. This one's gonna be the one part of office hours that's gonna look so genuine because I'm updating it. Nope, I forgot how Teespring allows you to make drop downs. So I wanna make more than just a single shop where you buy t-shirts or my branded stuff. This will be, I forgot how long I've been recording for. Oh no, the battery's low. It's a good thing I caught this. Executive decisions. Pause. Everything's good. Whew! That was close. All right. Where was I? I was right here in this chair. Let's drink some water. Let's get, we got this. Put yourself together. So, I have a shop. Not a, like, physical brick and mortar location, but an online shop, which is the basis, or was the original basis of this channel. I provide a brand or designs towards a brand, and in the beginning it was just like the procedures that I learned on how to use Teespring and bring a shop to life. I've separated, of course it says the shop, but I've separated Teespring, and I plan on adding 2 more drop downs, 2 more pages. One will be Second Life, and it's just to make sure that you have like some 8 out of 10s that you're like, man, I'm not trying to just give this away. It could be anything that I feel like, you know, could get a good home somewhere else, get some good usage, but I'm not trying to give it away for free. So I'm gonna create a secondary tab, which is just gonna be Second Life or Thrifty. We'll see what I'm gonna call the name, and that's gonna go right under Teespring. But not everything needs to be paid for. Some things can be free, which will be the 3rd tab, but we're gonna get to it when we get to it. So those 2 are currently coming soon. On Squarespace, you're able to draft a page before you get to it, so that you can just work in the back end and then make the page go live later on. So we'll get to that one shortly. All right. My phone keeps vibrating. I keep getting messages. Last interruption. That should be it. Okay. Where was I again? The shop. I never even showed you the shop. I just ranted and yammered on. Didn't even get to the actual shop. So yeah, those are the 2 things that we're gonna add to the shop. But the original shop looks like this. Advertising the Human by Design. You normally just see, you know, the whole shop here, but I'm also linking this to Teespring because I'm working through Teespring to have this up. Teespring is free, by the way, if you want to have merch there. You can just use your imagination and create a design. So here are a few of my designs, some of my quick favorites that are displayed right here. You can either hit shop here, quick little blurb, and then it clicks externally over to the shop itself, because of course it's using something totally different. It's not using the e-commerce that's built into Squarespace. It's using Teesprings. Yeah, and quick little advertisement, and that's my shop. This is one of the many designs that I have on here. If you hit this right here, this should bring you to the entire store itself. All right, and look, cool products. If you see anything you like here, you got mani packs, you got masks. I need to get my own mask. We got Think Tank, one of the new designs that I've put up on the website. Just working on a few additional things, do better, and hope to have this built out a little more coming soon. But enough of that one. On to the cut, the blog version, or the blog vision that I have. I like to write stuff, and sometimes I don't know where to put it, so I decided to make a blog like everybody else who thinks that their words need to be on the internet. And so far I have 4. It started in July, so the first 1, 2, 3 were all written back in like the beginning of July, end of June, and then Lil Bro got COVID, and I thought I caught COVID too, so I had to stay at home. So I was thinking, oh, perfect, I'm gonna have mad time to be able to just work on different, videos and just get mad stuff. Nope, didn't happen. You see, the next post was September 18th. How did it take me 2 months to get the next post out? Forgive me. So I have one that I put out live this past Sunday. That's a cool thing. You want to make a blog site, you just put the content on there, schedule it, and it'll go out automatically. I currently have it configured so that if it uploads upon whatever setting or day that I have it, it is alerted and then automatically creates a post on my Twitter. Cool little feature, something else that I'm just working on, and that's the blog site. So if you didn't know, now you know, I got a blog. And lastly but not leastly, the contact page. Hit me up on Know Your Craft YouTube, that's YT, @gmail.com if you have any business inquiries. I get a lot of, I don't know if it's spam, but it's just a bunch of the same thing, like, you didn't know that your page isn't showing up first on Google search. I know this, I know. It's not going to. It's not even really a commerce site until I make it a commerce site. I just want to get people to know it's there. So that's what this YouTube video is for. Also on Instagram, boom, last or most recent 6. Every time, it's never updating. That's how little I post. It hasn't updated my most recent post. And then there's my Twitter, all my most recent tweets, including the blurb, like I said, that goes up that shows that I have a more recent blog post up. So, really cool feature. Plan on using it in the future. If you want to see or know when I post a new blog, boom, follow me on Twitter. My name is Patrick Irving, the sequel, or Glass Half Filled, either or. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That is humanbydesignco.com or humanbydesigncompany.com. Humanbydesignco.com. That's it. That's the website. Go click it. Take a look. If you need some ideas, if you have any intention on making a website, let me know. And maybe we might be able to, we're not going to be able to work together. I'm so bad at contacting and reaching back out to people. That's it. That's the episode. That's Squarespace. If you ever thought about making one, it's a great tool. They do have other ones. They have Wix, but I just liked what I've used before, so I'm going to stick with it. Has an annual cost. That's what I'm doing. I'm not doing a monthly because, of course, if you do the annual, you save probably like $20 to $30 plus. On the initial payment, you might be able to save even more if you get the 20% off. Use every tool and coupon that you have available to you. But this has been the episode. Appreciate you watching. Thank you for being here. If you have any questions, hit me in the comments below. We can talk, we can chat. Let's see when this episode even comes out. But y'all take it easy. Be safe. Drink your water as previously advised by somebody else. So I'm going to pass that information on to you. And peace.